friends, it's Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning. In today's video, you're going to see some activities that teach all about the number 2. So these are preschool activities from my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. This video is actually going to be a very old video. So I was going through my computer and I have files where I keep all the videos that I've filmed. And this specific video I never edited, and I don't know why. So this video is from many months ago, and so it's an older one, but I still figured I should get it out there to you guys. So I'm doing that today. So right now I'm going to insert the video, and you're going to see some fun hands-on activities for teaching about the number 2 to your preschoolers. So here we go. Hi friends, it's Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning. In today's video, I'd like to share with you some activities we did to practice the number 2. These activities all come from my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. So if you're interested, I will have links below in the description box of this video, and in all of my videos, I always have links in the description box. Okay, so the first activity we did is drive and match number 2. So in the curriculum, the week that we do number 2 is also the week that we work on the color blue. And so I decided to get a little car that was blue for my kids, and they could drive their car on the number 2 road. So that was cute. And then what you do with this activity is there are cards, and so they would flip through the cards and they would look for the number 2. This is number 6, so it's not a 2, so we put it over here. That's not 2, that's 4, this is 1, this is 5, so we would say the numbers, and then when we found a 2, we would say, yay, it's number 2, place the 2 on there, number 2, very good. And then I also had some 2 manipulatives, so they could match those up, and put a 2 on there. So it was just a lot of fun. And then we would keep going. So here's a 3. Here's 2. Yay, we found another number 2. And if we would find it, then I would let them drive their car. Okay, drive your car on number 2. Good job, you found 2. And we would sometimes match up our 2 manipulative. All right, so now we would go again. All right. Oh, the next card is a 2. Yay, drive your car on the number 2. You get the idea. So then we would say, nope, that's 7, that's not 2. Oh, yay, here's a number 2, okay? So we would go through all of our cards. Now, after we did that and we worked on the numerals, there are also counting cards. So here are our counting cards, and we would say, okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3. No, that card doesn't have 2. 1. That card doesn't have 2. Oh, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not 2. So we would go through our cards until we, found a card that had 1, 2. That has 2. And we placed it on our mat. Yay, we found 2. And we, match up a number 2, and then we drive our car on number 2. So lots of fun practicing the number 2 with this activity. Okay, this next activity is number digit identification. So obviously we are trying to identify the number 2. Now what you can do is you can use any manipulative you want to cover up your answer. But since I have a lot of number 2s, like I have down here, you can't even see, I just have like puzzle pieces that are 2s. I have magnetic letters that are 2s. And so what we did is we just took these pieces and we covered up all the 2s that were on the mat like this with our pieces. You could also just use manipulatives. Here I just have some blue bears since we had been working on the color blue, and you could just cover up our 2s with those. Okay, so also to work on our number 2, we had to look and find value. So looking at these pictures, we found the ones that had 2. So like this apple has 2 seeds in it, so we would cover it up. And this shell has 2 dots, so we would cover that one up. And this pie has 2 dots. And let's see, this pumpkin has 2 seeds. And there are 2 dots on the acorn, and there are 2 dots on the school bus. Okay, so then when you're done with that, you could also talk about, well, the pieces, the ones that were not the number 2, well, how many are there? So this is 1 on the sun, and there's 1 on this flower up here. There's 3 dots on this shell, and down here, this apple has 3 seeds. So those are not the number 2. Okay, the last activity that we did, there are more activities, but the last one that we did that I took out is this fine motor activity. And basically you just fill in the circles on the number 2. And one way we did it was you can take Play-Doh and you roll the Play-Doh into balls. And since we were working on the color blue, it worked out to use blue Play-Doh. You roll it into little balls, and then they put it on the number 2 and they fill in the circles. So that is a great fine motor activity for these little kiddos. Another thing we did is we just use manipulatives. These are little connectors. You can connect them like this. Now they come in all sorts of different colors, and we have different colors. But since we work on blue, I just have the blue ones out here. And you can fill it in like this with just little manipulatives. So they put one on every little circle. And another great way to use their fine motor skills, filling up the number 2. See if I can fill the whole thing up. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.